A wedding is arguably the most important day of most people's lives. However, it is often easy to get carried away in the whole ordeal, and not just romantically, but financially as well. When a couple is planning their wedding, they must try and be realistic in the sense that they don't need all the fancy extra things like flowers flown in from Hawaii. Weddings can be extravagant without spending a lot of money. Before the Great Recession, people were spending about $29,000 on their wedding, but after 2007, people were forced to be more conservative, and that cost dropped by almost a third. Today, the average American wedding is about $20,000. The least expensive place in the United States to get married is Arkansas, with an average of $11,028, but in New York City, it's a whopping $86,916, the highest in the country. According to the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, couples should not hesitate to start saving for their big day. Two smart options would be to open a savings account or a term deposit which offer high interest rates on the money you save. That extra 5% you may earn could really help in the long run. When you choose one of these options, you are building willpower by setting this money aside so that you aren't tempted to use it for other reasons. Term deposits are a popular way of investing with a bank, credit union, or building society and acquiring interest over a period of time. You invest your money for a term, whatever that amount of time is, and you receive a fixed rate of interest over that term. It is also important to try and pay for the big essentials such as a wedding dress in installments. To avoid further debt, aim to avoid charging your credit card with any wedding expenses.
Couples are starting to discover that there are simple ways to cut wedding costs without decreasing the quality of their special day. According to Bankrate.com, the venue is one of the most important aspects of a wedding. When trying to save money, they recommend omitting the word wedding and saying that you're just planning a party or event. Alan Field, the author of Bridal Bargains, stated that if you do not mention the word wedding, it can make the venue price 25 to 30% cheaper. It is also beneficial to have the wedding's reception within a restaurant rather than an alternative location. This allows couples to not have to rent tableware, furniture, silverware, and other reception essentials. Event planner Sarah Guam explains tips on how to save money on music for your wedding day. With the rise of technology, bands or DJs aren't quite as necessary anymore, and a simple MP3 playlist could suffice. She suggests that a friend or relative of the couple monitors the music and is able to queue up songs chosen for those special first dances. There are many savings and income risks taken while planning a wedding with your spouse that you must take caution of by protecting your big day with wedding insurance. Whether you choose a wedding with intimate southern charm or one with large lavish cityscape, consider ways to protect this huge investment. Wedding insurance policies, on average, cost less than half the expense of an average wedding cake. Disaster could strike at any time, as well as illnesses, inclement weather, and venue complications. In 2011, the average American wedding cost $26,501. For a young couple that has scrimped and saved for their big day, an unforeseen cancellation can quickly wreck their plans and wipe out their finances.
Although choosing the date for the wedding is typically a sentimental choice for couples, you can cut costs by choosing to get married during the off-season. By choosing dates from November 1st to March 31st, couples can get much better rates on venues, entertainment, photography sessions, and flight prices if necessary. One bride from Birmingham, Alabama cut her costs by an entire third by getting married on a Sunday during a holiday weekend in the late fall.
Planning your special day doesn't have to burn a hole through your wallet by following these simple tips. The average American wedding cost is $20,000. Do not use a credit card. Debt will accumulate. Don't use the word wedding while planning your reception. Have your reception at a restaurant. Save money on entertainment by using an MP3 player for music and a friend or relative to keep control of it. Plan your wedding during the off-season, which is from November 1st to March 31st. And don't forget to have wedding insurance.